Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths 1. In today's video, we will solve question on indices. Not only solve, we will see the rules and we will understand the reason behind it. So there will be 4 videos altogether on indices for key stage, basically for year 7 and 8 students. So let's start. Here are the 2 QR codes you can see. You can scan it to watch more videos on maths of your level, right? So first of all, we need to understand the rules of indices, which number is called indices. So we will study here rules: multiplication, division, power, and when it has power 0. So first of all, we need to understand which number is called index number or indices. So whenever the number is written in this form, just a minute, like 3 power 4, this is called index number, index form. 3 is called base, B-A-S-E, and 4 is called either power, index, or exponent. Okay, so 3 name for the same thing. Now 3 power 4 means 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So if you have to multiply it, is 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, 27 3s are 81. So now you understood what is the meaning of 3 power 4 and what does 3 called in it and what does 4 called in it, right? Now let's see what is multiplication law. Law of indices applied only on multiplication and division, not on addition and subtraction, right? So let's see. Now these are 2 index number, a power m and a power n. So if you are multiplying them, now please remember base is same right now, okay? Base is same right now, so power will be added up. What if base is different? If base is different and power is same, then first of all you multiply bases and then apply power. We will see the examples here. But in case when base is different and power is also different, then you can't do anything. Let it be here as it is. They cannot work together, okay? So let's see the few examples here which I will solve in front of you. So example number 1, b square times b power 4. You can see base is same. So 4 plus 2 will be what? We will add the power. It will be 6. By the way, this video can be a little longer because I want to cover in the same video all the laws. And after those videos are on more challenging question, extension question, things like that. In the second example, I have taken numbers rather than letters. So 5 is the base which is same. So I will say 5 power 2 plus 4, which is 6. In this case, one thing I would like to write here when I said that bases are different. So for example, I have 5 power 3 times 4 power 3. Now you see bases are different but power is same. In that case, what do you do? What did I tell you here? You will multiply the bases first and then apply the power. So 5 times 4 is 20 and 20 power 3. Okay. Now what about this case number 3? A square and a power 3. Base is same. I'm leaving 6 and 7 for the time being. And powers are different. So it is a power 2 power 3. Now 6 and 7 will just multiply the way you multiply the numbers. 6 times 7 is 42. So you will get 42 times a power 5. And at any point you want to check yourself, you can put the video on pause and try it yourself. Similarly here, 2 and 3 I will just multiply the way we multiply numbers. 2 times 3 is 6. Now a is here and a is here. This a which has no power, it means it is 1. When there is no power, you can say there is 1. So a power 1 plus 2 and b is just 1 time. So let it be here as it is. So you will get 6 a power 3 times b. Now this is step which I am writing like 2 plus 3. This is just to explain to you. If you can do that mentally in your mind, mentally of course in mind, then you can just write directly here the addition. Okay, now what is division law? Now if you see the division law, base is same, power is different, right? M and N. So either it is written horizontally like this or it is written vertically like this. What do? You do a power n minus n, m minus n. Achha, by the way, because this question was asked in the class, Miss, can we write n minus m? So I will cover that concept when we will study in negative power, right? Right now you remember you are doing the number which is written in the index number which is written in the numerator. This is numerator, this is denominator. So subtract the power of denominator from numerator. So numerator is first. If we can do other way around, n minus m, yes, we can do it like this, but that aspect I will cover when I will explain negative index and fractional index. Right now this is for class 7 and 8 level. That negative comes for year 9. Okay, but for year 7, 8 extension students can try it out, no problem. Okay, so we have seen when numbers are dividing, the powers are subtracted and the numerator power minus the denominator power. Remember this thing. Okay, let's see a few examples here. So you see bases are same. So it means I will do 4 minus 2, which is b square. The same thing can be written like this. It is b 4 minus 2, which is b power 2. Here again, bases are same. I'm not talking about bases different. I will, but let's cover this first. So again, bases are same. So I can say 6, 7 minus 3, which is what? 6 power 4. In this case, there are numbers alone. Numbers you always deal like the way you do. You are aware of it. 3 ones are 3. 3 times 5 is 15. So it is 1 over 5. So 1, mostly we don't write 1, so I'll show you. 2 minus 5 over 5. So we know 2 minus 3 is, 2 minus 5 is minus 3. Right? So when you will do index number, actually what happens, we usually do not leave answer when it is in negative power. So when any power which is negative in the numerator, it can be taken into the denominator, only the sign of the power changes. Similarly, if I have, for example, a minus 3 here, right? If I will take it up, it will become a power 3. So this concept I will cover in detail later when we will study negative and fractional power. Now I was saying, what if bases are different? So for example, I have 7 power 4 and 8 power 4. Bases are different, but powers are same. In that case, what happened? You divide the numbers first and then apply the power. So if I have 2 power 4, here you cannot divide 7 by 8 because they are not the multiple of any same table. And you have, for example, like this, right? So bases are different, powers are same. So you can do 2 over 8. So it is 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So you have 1 over 4 power 4. So right now your focus should be is this one, not this one. The reason is this I will cover later on, but sometimes questions come in the mind of the student when we are explaining. So that's why I'm giving a little hint here so that nobody feel unsatisfied. So we will cover in detail later. For class 7 and 8, this is the focus, okay? Power law. Now what is power law? You have an index number and it has another power. So powers multiply with each other. So let's see examples here. So r power m power n. So these powers will multiply r m times n. When it is algebra, we write them together, you know that. But when it is number, like in this case, 3 times 2 is 6. You will write like this. If you want to show one step here, that is 2 multiplied by 3, it is not required, but for your understanding initially, if you want to do so, it's all right. You can do it. In this case, deal this separately and this separately, and afterward we will combine them. So in the first index, these will multiply. 4 power 2 is 8. Okay, I'm writing it for you here just in case. And here, when there is no power, it is 1. So 1 times 3 is 3. So what it will become? 4 times 2 is 8. 2 power 3. Now it is the case of multiplication. Bases are same, powers are different. So what you will do? You will add the power. 8 plus 3 is, yes, you're right, 11. So this is your final answer. Let's do this one. If you will keep applying slowly the same rules, no matter how complicated the question will look like, you will be able to solve it. So let's handle this part first. Power law I will apply here. 4 times 3 is 12. Then in this case also, because it is power law, 4 times 2 is 8. In the denominator also, 3 times 6 or 6 times 3, 18. Now here in numerator, now I can apply the law of multiplication. Bases are same, powers are different. So powers will add up. 12 plus 8. In the denominator we can't do anything, so let it be here as it is. So what is 12 plus 8? Yes, you're right, 20 and t power 18. Now this is reminding you law of division rule, right? So we subtract the power. Denominator power will go or subtracted from the numerator power. So finally your answer is t. 20 minus 18 is 2. So it is t square is your final answer. Right. So now the last rule, which is a power 0. Anything to the power 0 is always 1. So for example, if you see here, 3 power 0 is 1. In the bracket, no matter what is written, because there is power 0 on the top, it means 1. In third case, a power 0 is 1. 1 times b is b. In this case, if you see, I will apply division 3 minus 3, which is a power 0, and this is equals to 1. Right. Sometimes just to confusing it or checking the concept of the students, a big number is written inside the bracket, something like this, a lot, and then overall power is 0. So no need to worry about anything. Straight away the answer will be 1, because anything to the power 0 is 1. So now this is the last thing. If two numbers are written a and b and power is 3, what does this mean? It means ab times ab times ab. We have seen this, right? So now it means you have 3 a's and 3 b's which are multiplying. So you can write them as a cube and b cube. Correct? So from here you develop this rule. If power is on the overall, it is applied on all the terms which are within the bracket. Similarly, in the case of division, if it is a divided by b square, it means 2 times it is happening, a over b times a over b, which means a is multiplying by a and b is multiplying by b, and we know that. So from here we have gotten this rule also. So from here you learn that if a number or 2 or 3 terms are written within the bracket which are multiplying or dividing, not addition, subtraction, don't mix up two things. I'm talking about only multiplication and division. Then the power overall will be applied on both the or 3 terms, whatever is inside the bracket. So let's see a few examples here and then it will end the video. So in this case, I have a which has no power, it means it is 1. So this 3 will multiply with 1. So it will become 1 times 3 is 3. And for b, 3 times 2 is 6. So first we will handle this case and then we will handle this one. So let's see the first one. So 2 will multiply by 2. So it will be a power 4. There is no power, it means it is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Now let's see the second one. It is no power is here, here, here. It means 1 is there, right? So 1 times 3 is 3. For x, 1 times 3 is 3. For y, 1 times 3 is 3. Now it is a case of multiplication. A will multiply by A. Base is same, powers are different. So what did we learn? Powers are added. So 4 plus 3 is 7. Then let's see why. Base is same, powers are different. So again powers will add up. 2 plus 3 is 5. X is only one time, so let it be here as it is. You can write it in any order, by the way. I can write it a power 7, x power 3, y power 5. Anyone first you can write. It is just like when you do 2 times 3 or 3 times 2, it doesn't make any difference. Right? Now the last one. Okay. So here, first of all, I will handle this index number, which is a power case. 2 times 3 is 6. Now in this case, there is no power, it is 1. So 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 1 is 4. So A and B both will have power 4. In the denominator again, 2 times 2 is 4. Now first of all, let's handle numerator, then we will come to denominator. So if I see this base is same, do slowly all steps, then you will not make any mistake. So base is same, so power will add up. 6 plus 4 is, these powers will add up 10. And B power 4. By the way, there is no B in the denominator, so this B will remain as it is. Now if I see here, this part A, so I can write it here A 10 minus 4. Because the meaning of this question is, you can consider it as this also. Right? Make sure there is no plus minus in between, okay? Otherwise rule will not be applied. And this B power 4 will remain here as it is. So finally I got A power 6, B power 4. So I hope you understood. Now I'm just showing you few questions here. You can put the video on pause and try it. I'm showing you the solution of it. So let's see the solution and you can put the video on pause, okay, to watch it. So here is the solution of these questions. If you don't understand anything, you can write in the comment box and I will explain it to you. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I would love it if you share it with your friends and press like and subscribe button to encourage me. Take care. Allah Hafiz.